Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome to my week 9 pregnancy update. As I had to do in my last video, I've actually started my week 10 today. So today is Monday. I should have done my video on the Sunday yesterday, but once again I was so tired, I was feeling rubbish, so I had to leave it till today. But yeah, still doesn't really change much. I'm going to be talking about my week 9 that I've just had. Okay, so let's start with symptoms. So I feel like my symptoms for week 9, they were very similar to week 8. I still had nausea all day. I was still very tired. I still had slight aversions to sweet foods. But it was all kind of a bit more toned down. Week 8 was definitely a lot harder than week 9. I still, like I said, had nausea all week. It was constant, but I would say it wasn't as strong. It still was there, but not as strong. My fatigue and tiredness, again, it was still there. I have still been feeling very tired and I have still been having naps in the day. But again, just toned down slightly compared to week 8. And aversions, I actually had been eating and was okay with more sweet things. So like I said, on week 8 I couldn't even think about sweet foods. They really made me feel sick, where week 9 that I've just had, I did eat more like biscuits and some more desserts and things like that. So yeah, it wasn't as bad. The thing I did find though with eating was, because I had been feeling nauseous the whole week, I really didn't want to eat anything. Like, I couldn't really fancy anything because I was feeling sick. I didn't fancy eating anything, but at the same time I was really hungry, so it was quite confusing and quite annoying. Like, I really wanted to eat something, but as I say, because I was feeling sick, I kind of didn't want to eat something at the same time. And the thing is, when you're pregnant and you really don't fancy eating something, it makes you feel more sick when you do eat it. So that was a bit annoying. So I was kind of like forcing food down in a way. But yeah, spots, I still have been getting spots. It doesn't look as bad with like direct light. You can't really see it, kind of like hides it a little bit, but my skin still has been breaking out a little bit. Sleep, I didn't really mention sleep. I haven't mentioned sleep for the past few weeks, just because I'm not a very good sleeper anyway, and my daughter still wakes up through the night, so it's kind of hard to tell what is pregnancy related and what is just normal. So yeah, I feel like it has been a bit harder to fall asleep, but nothing crazy. So the only symptom that's got worse this week compared to last week is my nipples have been so swollen and so sensitive and sore. It's really amped up this week. So yeah, that's been quite painful, and again, I'm still breastfeeding, so that's been making it even more sore. But yeah, so that's been happening. I haven't been having any more bad tummies, so that's been good, because at week 8 I did have some bad tummy. And I think that's it for symptoms for week 9. Overall, I would say an easier week than week 8. And like I said, the only thing that kind of was worse was the sensitivity on my nipples. So yeah. So now I will put in the screen recording that I did of the app and, you know, development of baby and all things like that. Okay guys, so as you can see, once again, I'm actually on the first day of my 10 weeks. So we need to go back, as this video is talking about, obviously, my 9 weeks. So here is the baby at 9 weeks. So as you can see, looking so much more like an actual baby. You know, the limbs, the feet and the legs are still a bit short, but the The arms, as you can see, they can already like bend. There's already actual fingers and toes. The ear is pretty much developed. Got some nostrils there, the tongue, the mouth. The eyes, which the eyelids are slowly growing over them, if you can see. The skin isn't as translucent as it once was. And yeah, really looking like an actual baby at week 9. And again, if we go like this is the size, which it says it's 3.1 centimeters and 4 grams. So then if we go back and we go on weekly, so our 9 weeks. So it says here, the kidneys, liver, brain and lungs are all beginning to function, and the heart is almost fully developed. Your baby's head is now half the size of the body, and that little tadpole-like tail is starting to disappear. With the right Doppler, your doctor may even be able to hear the heartbeat, but depending on the position of the baby, it may not be until week 14 before the heartbeat can be heard. The fingers and toes separate, losing any webbing. The eyes are moving from the side of the head to the front, where they will eventually be located. Bone development continues, and we even start to see joints. Your baby is preparing to make some noise, with the diaphragm emerging this week. And if you're carrying twins, you better be prepared for the duet they'll be singing at birth. So there we go, and then let's just go to the size and week 9. So at week 9, the baby is the size of a date, a butterfly, or a chocolate. And once again, as I said, it's 3.1 centimeters and weighs 4 grams. And then let's just go quickly, week 9. So this is the 2D scan for week 9. You can see like a head and some limbs there. And the 3D scan. So that is week 9. Okay, so now we've seen what's going on with baby. As you can see, it really, is looking like an actual little baby now. It's also weighing a lot more. 4 grams now, literally like a couple of weeks ago it was only 1 gram. Like it's growing at an incredible speed if you really think about it, and all of its organs are pretty much functioning now. It really is just like a mini human. Okay, so disclaimer, my daughter is here. You can probably hear her TV in the background that she obviously don't want to watch anymore. So she's just here playing. Mama. So yeah, she's going to be talking. But that's okay because we're near the end. I'm just going to show you my belly. So luckily in this video, it's actually, I've only eaten breakfast so far. It's just before lunch. So I'm actually not very bloated. So I think you'll actually be able to see my bump a bit clearer compared to other videos, because my other videos I was filming them in the evening after I'd had breakfast, lunch, dinner and snacks, and I was a lot more bloated. So hopefully, yeah, my belly's probably going to look a bit different and probably not as bloated as in previous videos, but this is, more accurate. So let's just show you. And I do actually feel like you can kind of see a bump a bit more now. Mama! All right, darling. She's probably going to pop in a minute. So yeah, so as you can see, I mean, this is still slightly bloated. But so let me just relax and not speak. And it's all, focused down here. So this is where baby is. Okay, darling. Okay, she's going to be in the shot. So, yeah. As you can see, it really has popped a little bit, I think. So there we go. There's my belly. So like I said, I really do feel like it's kind of popped a bit now. I think it's more common to show earlier when it's your second pregnancy, so maybe that's why. So yeah. So as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this interesting, and as I said every video, maybe we have some things in common if you're pregnant as well, and we can go through this pregnancy journey together. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.